Well, if you couldn't tell, it is the Calgary Stampede. We got a couple of Cowboys, we'll say Cowboys here. MacKenzie Weegar, and welcome back to Calgary. It's your first opportunity to see the Calgary Stampede up close and personal. What's the experience been like?
I mean, there's got to be, 200,000 people here, and it's absolutely packed, and the city's buzzing, and it's a good time to come to Calgary, and I'm happy to be part of my first Stampede.
Well, and as you said, I mean, obviously you're new to Calgary in terms of getting that full experience, but it kind of does paint the city in a whole different picture here when you see the energy and obviously the number of people that are here and walking the grounds, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, to become a Calgarian and to become part of, the Calgary Flames, I think you need to come to the Stampede at least one time in your life. And I'm happy to, come here and experience it. It's been an absolute blast.
Well, we're behind the infield right now, so the rodeo's ongoing, and we're going to go and take a look at the barns here shortly. But, not much experience. You're kind of like, we're city kids, I guess, originally, but we're going to get some new experiences here today a little bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely a city kid back home, but, it's fun to experience it. I'm excited to see some horses and, to see those powerful horses up close and, to see what the chuck wagons are like and to see what the rodeo's like. I've only got to experience a little bit in my life, and, it's a pretty cool experience. So I'm happy to be here and experience this.
All right, let's depart from the Stampede for a moment, but our first opportunity, congratulations, by the way, a World Championship, and what a whirlwind of an off-season so far. I mean, how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's been fun. Obviously I just wanted to go and represent Canada. It's obviously an honor to go and represent your country, and it's kind of fun. I didn't picture, the tournament going as well as it did for myself and for the team. But it was an absolute, surreal experience. My whole family came down and, got to win the gold medal with my whole family. And it's been a really fun off season, and it just makes me, get the itch more to come back to Calgary and win here.
Played such a huge role in that team, and obviously logging huge minutes. And what does it kind of fuel the off season a little bit in some ways, though, having that success, wearing that gold medal, and it kind of push you into the next year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody wants to, every hockey player will tell you they want to always take some time off, but for myself, I just wanted to get right back into it again, and going and play for the Worlds and represent your country, winning gold, and now coming back into Calgary, it makes me a little nostalgic coming back here, and I just want to get back into it. I'm looking forward, to new organization, kind of like a new face for the team, and a fresh start for everybody, and it's going to be an exciting year for everybody.
Let's talk about that for a moment, because a guy that you're obviously super familiar with, work closely with, Ryan Huska takes over as head coach. What's the vibe around the group, seeing him? And obviously he kind of speaks for himself in terms of just the type of person he is, but how excited are you to see him take over?
Yeah, you know what? He's worked so hard his whole life to get this opportunity. And, I think, the whole city of Calgary should be really happy that he got the head coaching job. Obviously, Conroy, did his due diligence and got a lot of guys, a lot of coaches want to be part of, the Calgary Flames, but I think they brought in the right guy. He's hungry, he wants to win, and obviously I got to spend a lot of time with him last year, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do for the team, and I know he wants to win, and I want to win for him as well. He's got all my respect.
What about just the enthusiasm in general? I mean, as you see a few changes coming, and obviously there's still some summer left, but just about kind of getting back there and maybe trying to take care of some unfinished business in some ways.
That's just it. There's I feel like last year wasn't exactly what we hoped, and there's a little bit of a disappointment, of course, but I think this year is going to be a big year for the Flames, and I hope the city's excited, the fans are excited, because I think that we still got a great team, and obviously a great coach and a great GM, and I think we're going to do some pretty big things here.
Contract kicks in this summer. You settling into a nice little home here too as well. What's it like to putting some roots into Calgary now?
Yeah, I guess I'm part of the the Calgarian family now. I obviously got a nice house here, and it's just about feeling comfortable here. And last year, obviously, renting's not exactly what you want, but now actually being a homeowner in Calgary, I get to settle in and be part of the community here, and I'm just looking forward to just getting settled in the home and representing Calgary the best I can.
Congrats on everything over the offseason and finding a new house here in Calgary, and can't wait for everything to roll around come September.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man.